Welcome, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Journeys in the Stolen Lands. We've got everybody rested up and leveled up to level 7 now. We actually hired someone new to replace Bruiser, who we are having trouble resurrecting from the dead for some reason. But I'm not too thrilled with him as a character, so we created a new mercenary who we will meet after a while. But we're going to talk to Willis here to get started. Willis Gunderson, dressed in clean clothes, shiny boots, and in full accessory, Willis Gunderson looks even more jovial than he did when you met him on the road. Ah, there you are, my lady. What a pleasure it is to see you again. So tell me about yourself. Oh, I'm quite a boring person, believe me. Willis' tone makes it clear that he's joking. Willis is our new journaler. He's kind of taken Lindsay's place here in this DLC. So he's the one keeping track of our exploits. Boredom has led me to learn a dozen ancient languages, decipher a trove of ancient manuscripts and chronicles, and riddle out the locations they mention, and the relics hidden there. In between these rather boring tasks, I've written a few brilliant novels and a dozen poems. Indeed, I had to flee to this backwater from my admirers and fans. I do hope no one here knows the name of Willis Gunderson, or I shall have to flee again. Fame, I'm afraid, is the most boring thing in the world. Willis looks at you askance, evaluating the impression that his speech has made on you. Finally, he turns a little morose. Truth be told, my books are not very popular, and the money I received for the relics was hardly enough to replenish my wardrobe. But it's all well. The grand expedition to the Tour of Lebanese will surely lead me to a marvelous finale. And I've already found something special here. He gives you a charming smile. Like, everybody's just wanting to hit on Adalia here. What brings a scientist, traveler, and researcher of antiquities to our savage lands? I was led here by some information I discovered while translating the writings on an ancient stone panel. Willis' eyes burn with excitement. It was a heavy granite slab the size of a door, but a mere pocket notebook for the ones who made their marks on it. Haha. Ancient Cyclops. It was they who wrote those inscriptions on the slab. Ancient Cyclops, unlike today's poor savages, were darkly clever. They maintained their brilliant civilization through dreadful magic. And what was written on the slab? Nothing terribly significant. It described Cyclops settlements across the Tour of Lebanese and mentioned that incredible magic treasures had been stored here in the past. But that was thousands of years ago. There's scarce a chance that anything remains today. Even that bracelet I found was hardly anything more than a valuable knick-knack. But even if I don't find any real artifacts, I will continue my search in the name of science. See. So you're going to write a book about us? Oh, we're well beyond that. I've already started. Your comrades from the Varnhold host already gave me all the background I'll need to flesh out the first few chapters. I'm still thinking of a title, but the chapter about your encounter with centaurs near the city of Hollow Eyes will be called Ripples on the Water. Poetic, relevant to the location, and it foreshadows mysterious events to come. I heard that Jubilas Narthropple was visiting your western neighbors. I don't know anyone who still attends his lectures or reads his articles. The obnoxious gnome can never manage to do without making sarcastic jokes at the expense of his own audience. But never mind. How unfair would it be if a well-known publicist showed interest in one newborn barony while leaving its neighbor, our sweet and slightly wild Varnhold, out in the cold? Do you see now how lucky you are that Willis Gunderson himself has paid Varnhold a visit? So you're talking about yourself in the third person now too, huh? And what kind of character will I be in your book? The main character will have to be Baron Varn, of course. But you, my dear, will be the hero's charming assistant, who the audience will love most of all. I expect the book's countless admirers will compose 1,000 sequels entirely devoted to you, and of course, in these Apocrypha, your striking bow will strangely resemble none other than the author himself. Such is the nature of love in the public eye. All right. Willis. Jeez. Nah, okay. Thanks for the conversation. I have to go. Goodbye, my lady. Alright. Cross this task off our list. Looking into Willis Gunderson. So, I think what we need to do is go to Old Stump One of the cool things about this DLC is, I guess it makes sense since we're a mercenary group, we can pretty much hire mercenaries at will. So since Bruiser here, for some reason we can't get this Raise Dead scroll to work. I don't know what's going on there, but there's something about the monk character that just does not interest me at all. And one of the things in the main game, I was thinking about adding to or respecking maybe our wizard to take advantage of a few more cold and frost oriented spells. So we made a sage sorcerer. We have our character here, Lumi, and I'm right off the bat realizing there aren't that many cold spells really. We've got Snowball here that we picked up, and Stone Call is something, it's not really cold related, but something different from what we've used in the past. Lightning Bolt. Anyway, I don't know if we'll get to a high enough level where we do have some more cold elemental spells that we can use. I kind of wanted to just experiment a little bit and try things out, and I thought another ranged character would do us well here. One thing that we need to check. Okay, she does have a crossbow. All right. So anyway, it's kind of cool. We can try her out. If we don't like it, we can hire somebody else. The way it looks. We're gonna head to Old Stump. Okay, apparently we can't just leave. I guess we need to go tell Mager Varn that we're ready to leave. I don't know if we have any money. Do we need to buy anything before we leave? We have a little bit of gold. I think we already kind of stocked up on some scrolls. We'll see if that gets us through. I did also a little bit of... Well, after everybody leveled up, we picked up a few new spells on people. I did a little bit of kind of on Cephal's spell book. We actually added back in some of the conjuring, summoning spells. He had spell focus taken in conjuring, so I'll play with the summoning a little bit more. That's always been kind of I haven't been very happy with the way the summoning works, but we'll try it some more, maybe see if we enjoy that. We're ready. Oh, what's this? After the quarrel with Cephal, you mentioned some letters that gave you a headache. You mind if I ask what that's about? I received a letter with some threats. You do know how letters with threats make me laugh. Haha. Mager doesn't laugh, but sullenly articulates each ha, emphasizing his dark mood. As if this whole government headache wasn't enough, now there's another contender from Brevoy, scheming for their own piece of pie. I wonder why he dislikes the alliance between Varnhold and the barony of Shrike Hills. Here, read it, if you like. A letter with threats. Baron Mager Varn, I'm writing to you as your ally and well-wisher. The reason for my letter is the lack of foresight in your actions. You're trying so hard to become friends with the ruler of the Shrike Hills barony. You invite your neighbor to pay you a visit, you even send rich gifts. Have you nothing more to do in your lands? I strongly recommend you to stop flirting with this upstart person and turn your gaze to the affairs of the day. You are trying to cross the path with powerful forces that can reach you even in your own castle. You should know your place. With wishes of good health and calm sleep, your friend. Okay? I'm not certain of the author, but I can make a guess. A few years ago, the mother of this little rat hired us to find him, remember? From the moment we met him, I wanted to tie him to a tree in the forest and leave overnight, just to teach him a lesson. If he wasn't heir to one of the great houses of Brevoy, I would have done just that. Maybe something good would have come of the little rat. What can you say of Willis Gunderson? What does your mercenary gut tell you? Gunderson himself doesn't bother me. It can't hurt to have him in the barony. We still don't have much entertainment here, and that lad is a free circus show for anyone who cares to watch. But that bracelet, you know, I sent scouts to retrace Gunderson's steps, and they couldn't find any sign of him. That's one hell of a location. Hills, mountains, gorges, and 1,000 caves. If he lied about where he found it, we'll be looking for its true origin for years, and I don't like it. And I know about a dozen unhappy stories that begin with an unknown ancient relic suddenly appeared. That's why I'm writing our western neighbor in the Shy Hills. Maybe they have a good sorcerer or a historian who can help us puzzle out what this bracelet is. Okay, let's go to Old Stump. Not the most suitable name to add to the chronicles. The battle at Old Stump doesn't sound terribly heroic. Are you quite sure? Yep, I think we're ready to set off. Alright. Okay, so we'll swap out those two. And we're set.
For many centuries, the dead Cyclops have slept peacefully in their graves. Oh, why did they have to wake up now when we showed up?
Looks like an act of magical sabotage to me. And guess who the prime suspect is? Our dear western neighbor. Now that our wastelands have been turned into farmlands, Dunswan has become a tasty pie, and everyone wants a piece.
Aren't you hungry yet? Let's stop and eat something.
Okay, so they're all ready to camp. We're carrying a ton of supplies. I guess we might as well just use some. Okay, we're still not controlling where we're going. That must be just the way this DLC works. Okay, we camped and made it the rest of the way here to Old Stump. We can see if we can find out what's going on here. Need to rework our formation a little bit here. Let's see. The middle-aged man is hastily packing his wares into his cart. His rugged face and sun-bleached hair show him to be an experienced traveler. He notices you and nods, but continues his work. You chose a bad time to visit this place. I'm getting myself out of here, and I suggest you do the same. I know there's gloom in the air, that's why we're here. To whom do I have the honor of speaking? I am Muan, a merchant of Brevoy. I thought I'd seek fortune in the new baronies, but so far I've met only danger and loss. Trolls roam the Shy Hills, and the situation here is even worse. Drelev seems to have disappeared. Of course, the Sword Lords can decide where the borders get drawn here, and who gets to claim which title, but so far these rulers of the Stolen Lands haven't much tamed their claims. A fair reproach, let me introduce myself. Maegor Varn, Baron of these lands. I've been called here to help, specifically to dispose of those monsters that are troubling you. You're the bear? Oh, me and my big mouth. Well, your grace, blessings on you and your subjects. I shall hurry home and never set foot in the Stolen Lands again. Cephal. Oh, come on now, don't be so dramatic. Monsters are a regular problem in such wild lands, but we've everything well in hand. Believe me, it wouldn't be in your interest to give up on the market now. Though this very moment isn't the best time for negotiations, but if you visit us in the capital, we would be happy to discuss the potential benefits of trade here, and what sorts of benefits we'd both enjoy. But that will have to wait for another time. No, though I thank you very kindly, but I will try my luck somewhere far away from the Stolen Lands. This place is not good, like it's cursed or something. Very well, goodbye then. Personally, I'm in no mood for trade. Idalia, Cephal, if you need anything, go ahead and buy it, but be quick about it. There's a battle in the air. Okay, let's see what he's got. Ring of Corrosion. We don't have much gold, do we? We could probably surely use some potions, though. Sure, eventually we're going to need some of those. What about anything else here? Got ingredients, camping supplies, we're good. We've got some blur potions we need to remember. We have. Alright, I guess that's good. Okay. Speaking of blur potions, let's have some of these things ready for her. Protected from evil. She might actually need that at some point. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink a blur potion. Have a feeling we're gonna walk into something here that may require some defense. What is going on here, people? The village square is noisy and filled with people. A group of villagers in black robes, led by an old tiefling, is advancing on a group of others wearing simple peasant clothes. Both groups are armed, and it looks like they're about to put their weapons to use, and we're right in the middle of all of it. You see, Your Grace, they've donned the black robes. Their minds are under the sway of the Cyclops. Please do something before anyone gets hurt. That was Svetislava, who we met at City of Hollow Eyes, and then she came to the barony to talk to us. Mager reaches for his blade. I've no wish to cross steel with my subjects, but if their minds have been stolen by monsters, it is our duty to protect the innocent. Are you ready? The perception check, which we passed. Where did they get the black robes? Did they make them? Under direction by the Cyclops? Something seems wrong here. Cephal, I think you're onto something. They don't appear to be insane, not very smart either, of course, but I see no mark of obsession. I suspect the Cyclops have nothing to do with this, and our guest just wants to trick us into solving some local political problems in her favor. And I might add, she's doing it rather poorly. And I cannot stand bad liars. Mager, before we start swinging our swords around, it would be wise to hear the people out. Zordesh, you godless wretches, you ungrateful pigs. For how many ages have your ancestors enjoyed the gifts of our master, one generation after another? How could you have renounced his faith? What a pity. But what did the master send our ancestors? Harvests, good weather, healthy children? And now what does he send? Dead Cyclops? What will he send us next? Rocks hurtling down from the sky? No, you can pray to such a god all you want, but we've found another god. Okay. Your god in the tree is burning the tree. That's a very large burning bush. The villager is interrupted by a deafening clap of thunder as a bolt of lightning cracks down and scorches the huge tree in the middle of the village. Zordesh, there, you see an answer to your blasphemy. I speak the truth. If you renounce the master, no other god can protect you. You are forever in his hands, in life and after death. Repent and return to your true faith. Isn't it madness to choose punishment instead of gifts? And Mager Varn, what in hell is going on here? I am Mager Varn, the Baron of these lands and your sovereign. I came to help you deal with Cyclops, but it looks like something else is going on here. I demand an explanation. Oh, your grace, what an honor it is for you to visit our humble village. I am Zordesh, the head man of this village. In fact, we do have a little problem with Cyclops, but it's nothing to trouble yourself over. Everything is already under control. Svetislava, under control? Far from it. Your grace, you must save us. This maniac venerates Charon, the horseman of death. He wants to feed us to Cyclops. Forgive me for lying earlier. I was afraid you would punish all of us. But I'm not lying now. He's a cultist. A real cultist. Okay. Demon worshippers? Disgusting. Mager, order them all killed. Is that what she says? Actually, yeah. If they pay their taxes and don't riot, what do we care who they pray to? Cephal, right you are. They are rioting right now, though, but let us give the villagers a chance to say something in their defense. Zordesh, do you really worship the horsemen here? The tiefling lowers his head. I will not lie to you. We are the children of the horsemen of death. Our village has worshipped him for hundreds of years. But we are not a secret cult. Everyone you see here, as well as their fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers, and even the lying wretch who led you here. On the last new moon, she stood alongside us in prayer. This is our faith. We would pray to him, and he would help us survive in this dangerous land. But now, as it was foretold, the Cyclops have arisen from their graves. His servants of old bring good news, but what did these faithless wretches do? They turned their weapons against his heralds and even against their own neighbors. The master has given us his sign. He wishes to reward us with his gifts, but they grew frightened and renounced their faith. Your grace, we are no villains and bear no hatred or grudge. We only worship an ancient and wise deity who has kept us safe here for ages. Please help me put down this uprising, and you too will partake of his gifts. Fear not the Cyclops. Their appearance is a sign from the master. They are only a danger to those infirm of faith. Don't listen to him. He wants to feed you to the Cyclops too. I beg you, spare us from this cult. We will worship Aristil or Abadar or whatever you command. But I beg you, save us from this madness. Maker, I understand why this woman lied to us, and I have no wish to punish her or any who've renounced Charon. As for the cultists who've remained faithful to the horsemen, I'm leaning toward destroying the cult and helping the peaceful villagers find another faith. When there are zombie cyclops lurking about, the followers of such a deity cast black shadows. On the other hand, Cephal, they could prove most useful in this situation. Think, Maker, think. If anyone could help us get to the bottom of the Cyclops problem, it is the people who have served their patron for generations. We shall quash this uprising and then find out what the headman knows. Maker, I don't want to make deals with these cultists, but there's a whiff of sense in your words. Idalia, what do you say? Oh boy. I'm going to leave it up to us. Okay. I don't think she's going to suggest slaughtering all of them. Going back to her previous response, I think maybe the whole demon worship thing really is a little bit much for her stomach. Why should we trust a demon worshiper? Of course, demons are not like devils who always stick to the letter of a contract, but neither are they like demons who would harm themselves just to spite the others. Among all the infernal powers, demons are essentially the most humane. Just like regular people, they primarily care about their own interests. With proper care, they can be dealt with. Thank you, Master. That's just so. You must have imagined that there were any ritual atrocities going on in the village. We've had no human sacrifices here or anything of the sort. No one has been fed to the Cyclops. We are peaceful people, just like in villages where more common deities are worshipped. Svetoslava, are you prepared to renounce your ancestors' faith so easily? Faith is one thing, life is another. We prayed to him like everyone else. It's not like we would stand against the entire village, but the prophecies, no one read them except the priests. Who would have thought that he would truly raise these monsters? What good is a god who unleashes the undead upon us? Oh boy. Okay. Either way, we have to kill a bunch of people. We either kill half of them or all of them, basically, is our choice. So I think it's which half. I guess we let Mager make this decision. Let's slaughter the cultists and leave the apostates be. As usual, no one listens to old Cephal, and then everyone wonders why everything turns to chaos. To arms. You're mad. You have no idea the power you've dared to raise your weapons against. Faithful, cover my retreat. I must protect the shrine. Great. She's dead. Guess we aren't actually... Oh boy, okay. We're gonna fight some Cyclops, maybe. I don't know if that was the right decision there. Definitely led to a large battle, but I think either way, that's what we were gonna get. So, we're all sort of back here. We're basically surrounded. Cultist Dodger. We can't even see him on up here. There's so many of us. We've kind of focused on these two enemies here, then maybe we can at least get everything in front of us. Idalia, I guess, can keep everyone off of us. Let's see. We could use a protection. Neutral, neutral, chaotic evil, chaotic, neutral. A protection from chaos would actually be helpful here, probably. Do that. And then these divine weapon bonds. Does that only apply? It seems like that applies after she's added this, which she can't do anymore on this turn. We could do True Strike. Then she'd have that for her next attack. Might as well. And how about protection from evil? No, they're not evil. Yeah. Varn. Okay, we got to take out this guy. So let's get him in there. I think we keep the disorienting injury active for him. Can you get to him? There.
Believe in yourselves.
This is going to take a while if we don't go to real time. I'm tempted to do that just for the sake of this not taking 30 minutes. That was Varn that just took a bow to the chest there. Arrow to the chest. Gekor. Maybe we better do a blessing. So we can move him away from that guy that's back here. Cephal. Okay. Why can't he summon? Just not have enough of a turn for that? Must be. Where's... I thought... Oh, here it is. Summon medium elemental. Acid dart. Oh, haste. That's what we need. Okay, that Cyclops up there is just destroying everything. I thought that was that merchant at first. Okay, we got our elk here. We really need to kill this dodger that's right in the middle of us. Sahara, let's... Oh yeah, and she had a couple spells. I guess maybe she picked up... There was nothing in them, so I don't know if I just never noticed them before, but so we added lead blades and sense vitals for her. Let's go ahead and turn this on. It makes the weapons deal damage as if one size category larger than they actually are. So for her daggers, I guess it would make them do the damage of like a longsword size. Turn that on. I don't know if we can see that on here. I don't think so. Does that show up over here? I don't know. Anyway. Can she still attack on this turn? Probably not. Let's just move her back here. We don't want this guy shooting at her. Okay, then we have what's her name here? Can't remember. Lumi. She's got this arcane bolt. Could use that. We've got a bunch of magic missiles. Got a lot of. She has a lot of spell uses. I forgot how many more spell uses the sorcerers get. I guess that number though ticks down for everything, doesn't it? I'd really like to kill this Dodger. We move her back. Snowball, potentially stagger them. Or we could just do the magic missile. That's what I'm tempted to do here, I think. It's some guaranteed damage. Still not going to be dead by the time it gets a turn. We've got another Cyclops up there. Okay, Adalia. Should maybe just channel. We can get to... Can't reach Gekor for that. Let's just channel. Everybody's so grouped up here, I can't even tell who's who. Alright, let's kill this Dodger.
Fight me.
Good. He's got an attack for him, too. We're gonna have our hands full here, though. All of the apostates are about dead. Maybe he better just heal himself. Move him over there. Shuffle. Do anything to this guy? Oh, okay, we can summon. It's just we have to choose what type of monster. That's why those were like grayed out. Okay. We can summon direwolf, monitor lizards, wolves. Let's get a direwolf. Out here. Jeez. Couple more meat shields up there, then those Cyclops are going to be on us. Really need to kill this other cultist here. Okay. Tahara, you get in there? Okay, good. Alright, we've got everything in front of us now. Lumi. About Stone Call. Oh, that is a huge area, isn't it? Yeah. Man, that is such a large area. I guess we could do that here. Start, oh, maybe we can't. Why can't she cast? not letting me click. Okay, different plan. What about Arcane Bolt? This guy. Everybody here pretty much ended up dying anyway. Maybe we should have just chosen to kill them all. I don't know if I want to move everybody out here. Maybe we need to. Just get her up here. Bigger Varn. Okay, let's just get in here. Kill this group, and then we'll just have the Cyclops over on this side. We'll have a couple of apostates helping us. Alright, Gekor. Could pray. Alright, Cephal. I don't know, maybe we just... He's got like greater spell focus in conjuring. Let's just get some more summons out there. Take advantage of numbers. Okay, here come the Cyclops. That's everybody down here but this guy. Let's send her down here. Good. Okay, so we got these two and then the two Cyclops incoming. Now, how about Lightning Bolt? Oh, nice. That one's dead. Okay. Now, we're going to need to get Adalia back over here. How about challenge evil? That's not evil, is it? Oh, it is. Chaotic evil. Okay. I think that gives her offensive and defensive bonuses. +2 sacred bonus on melee attacks. Oh, every round the target has not made an attack on you, it becomes sickened. See if Varn can handle this dodger out here. Nice. We got one cultist left. And a Cyclops. Got a wolf back over here. Cephal. Magic missile. I think we're probably pretty safe here now. Got one enemy left. Should be able to real time it. Actually, probably don't even need to do that. It's gonna be dead here in a minute. She's gonna kill it with this magic missile. There we go. Okay, overcome the cultists. Does that mean we're not done here? One of the things we did pick up Oh, we got more Cyclops down here. We picked up selective channel for Gekor. So he can channel even with enemies nearby when we need to. Get Adalia down here. Is it just one lone Cyclops? I think we can handle that. Let's just go get it.
Sorry to disappoint you, friends.
Is that crit? Oh, that was on our summon. Okay. Oh, Mager's down too. Yeah, he's gonna be cleaving us to death, huh? Oh, and we got another one coming in. Alright, let's slow this down. We're doing pretty well. We don't need to mess things up now. Where's Varn's body? Oh. Let's bring Gekor down here. Shield of Faith has to get in touch range. We still have the protection from chaos on. Okay, let's just fire a couple arrows. Put on her stunning barrier. Okay, let's have him get out another summon. How about some monitor lizards? Got one of those. One of them's almost dead. Oh. Okay. I was hoping she would finish them off. Lumi. Let's just magic missile. We could try the snowball. I feel like we're safe to real time this. So let's finish this up. Oh, okay. Like he was about to attack. We killed him. Alright, what a mess. We can pick all that stuff up when we leave here, probably. So do we have more here? Villagers turned out to be cultists. Must be dealt with. So maybe we just need to search the area more. Get Mager healed up. Okay, we're not leaving. At least not from that direction. This where they ran off to? It is. Okay.
To battle and victory!
Here they come. Okay, here's a chance for the stone call. Maybe. I can cast it far enough away. I don't know why that is such a huge area. I don't like that. Actually, if she just came over here, we'd get a lightning bolt up there on all of them. Looked like it. Back this way. There we go. Take that. Nice. Okay, everybody get in there. Take down that conjurer. Okay. Got more up here, it looks like. Alchemist.
They will never break us.
We've got a battle going on here. Let's just get in there. We got the numbers here. Yeah. Traitors, how could you forsake your god? What are you doing? We're neighbors. We don't need to fight. You are apostates, blasphemers. Return to the true faith or die. Oh, man. That's what happens when people get fanatical.
Their life ends here.
About religion or anything. Okay, Adalia, what are you doing? We are starting to get a bit low on spell uses. But I think we're going to be alright here. More cultists. What was that? Was that just elk screaming? Quite the blood-curdling scream there. Oh, did we just move in, or... So far, none of these have been much of a problem. Just get in there.
In yourselves.
Yeah, like that. We haven't used any stuff as fireballs. It's like as good of a spot for it as any. Alright, finish them off, everybody. Okay. Alright, so this is a little bit larger area than I initially thought. Got friendly there. There. They've already cleared this area. Good job, guys. Oh, here's our exit entrance to something. I don't know if we have the room to pick up everything here. Grab the useful stuff. Okay, we're headed into like a cave or something. Cultist Shrine. Alright. Zordash is down here. Stone Call is just such a huge area, it's hard to cast that. Hard to place it anywhere that's going to be effective against our enemies and not against us. Kind of forgot about her freebooter abilities. We need to get those on. And let's do the lead blades.
Fight me.
Have a bless. Oh, do we still have one on? We do. Protection from chaos. Sure, why not? Adalia needs to help herself a bit. That's nice, she can still attack. And Cephal, how about a wolf? Back here. Bring her around here. Do like the lightning bolt when it works. There we go. He's invisible.
Victory is near.
I wonder if he's gonna run away or if we're gonna be able to finish him in this encounter. Okay. So as far as we know, we still have an invisible enemy here somewhere. There they are. heal Adalia. Get her over there. Then we can just turn this on. Let's get him. Attack of opportunity in there. Bone shattered our direwolf. Alright. He's down. Or he's not. Okay. To perish at the hand of the unfaithful. Now that the prophecy has come to pass, and the divine gift is closer than ever, why am I found unworthy? Was it all in vain? Cephal. No, not in vain. Cephal withdraws a sacred symbol of Asmodeus from under his cloak, an upside-down pentagram. Your god is weak. Mortals have long forgotten him. In the name of Asmodeus, the Dark Prince, I command you. Tell us now what is this gift and where we can find it. I shall take it by the right of strength. Speak, or you shall know all the suffering of hell before your miserable soul parts from your body. Servant of the Dark Prince, your lord will not rule forever. The horsemen are strong, and the horseman of death is the strongest of all. The day will come when hell will be but dust under the hooves of the pale horse, but you can have it your way for now. I will tell you of the Master's gift. In ancient times, before the Earthfall, a great Cyclops empire ruled these lands, but they were unworthy of the power granted them by the Master. Their emperor took his gift to his grave and guards it there still in the depths of his tomb. Now the emperor has awakened and his Cyclops have arisen. It is time to open his tomb. Go down there and accept the god's gift from his cold fingers. Okay, so I'm starting to see how everybody gets led to the tomb of Vorticai. Go down to the tomb and stay there forever. Enter the deadly embrace of a corpse. Okay. Oh, I'm dying of fear. Adalia, what say you? Where is this tomb? To the south of here. It is guarded by centaurs, pathetic creatures always warring with us. They worship Desna, a powerless goddess gone insane. They believe she ordered them to guard the Cyclops ruins from us. That is their sacred mission. It's ridiculous. The tomb's threshold has been revealed. I've already sent my best warriors there to chase off the centaurs and clear the way to the tomb. Oh, if only they'd been here, no uprising would have happened, and you worthless fools wouldn't have desecrated the horseman's shrine. But what is done cannot be undone. You haven't answered the question, what is this gift? A sacred artifact of incredible power. The one who accepts it will build such an empire, all the glories of the past will pale. What prevented you from getting this gift earlier? The Master would be angry if we reached out for his gift before the time was right. Even if we reached the tomb, its doors would be closed to us. This staff is the key. It has slumbered for ages, but now, the tiefling shows you his staff crowned with a metal skull. A greenish flame dances in the single eye socket. The dead eye has opened, the dead fingers move, the gift awaits the worthy. It's a pity that you will descend instead of the worthy, but the Master is not merciful. He will see that you pay for your blasphemy. Now you know all. May the horsemen curse your souls. With a swift motion, the tiefling pulls out a dagger and slashes his own throat, and abruptly falls to the ground, covered in blood. Oh my, Cephal, that was some speech. But do you really think the Dark Prince would hand you, of all people, an ancient artifact of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse? My friend, to be frank, I hold no stock in ancient artifacts of boundless power. All that grand rubbish sounded more like the speech of a market trickster, trying to sell snake oil to the village simpleton. I'm merely good at making deals, even with insane fanatics, when the need arises. Though I suppose legends don't spring clear out of the blue. Cephal hefts the cultist's staff. Whatever secret this tomb holds, it may prove useful. Staff of the Whispering Souls. In any case, this tomb is worth checking out, and for now, it's our only lead on solving the dead Cyclops problem. Let's go. Do we have unfinished business here in the village? I don't think so. Let's go. Okay.
Religion does not die easily. Today they renounce Charon, and tomorrow they rush back to his embrace. We may only have sown the seeds for a future riot.
We'll appoint a trusted cleric as the new leader of the village. Someone to make sure the cultists don't return to their old ways.
Unless you plan to fight the next battle without my best spells, we need to rest.
Okay, maybe I'm mixing up storylines. This is not where Mordecai's tomb is, but I do remember being over here. So maybe this was another tomb. Huh. Well, or maybe we end up there eventually. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to camp. Right now we have enough to rest 3 times. Maybe we should save our rations. We'll hunt. Okay. Tomb's threshold. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I remember sort of being over here, but I don't think, at least, we've never been at a area called this, but maybe it was here and it was called something different in our main game, in our last playthrough. But I guess that's why we play the game. We'll see what we've got here. Thanks for being here and watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again here in the Stolen Lands. Bye-bye.